Hello everyone, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. We have the Gilded Tarot here for the main deck. We have the Gilded Rider-Waite Mini here. For the clarifiers, we're going to roll a die. I have oracles afterward as well. And let's get going. So today is June 30th, 2021, and the reading is for the energies going into July 2021. It's a general reading. If you want something more specific to you, my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Twin Towers, Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And so here we go. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like the video, and comment below if you have something to say or to share. And let's see what's coming up for Aries. Right before I started, and I'm still a little bit wounded. I was just wounded. I am wounded. It's very hot outside. I was just outside running, which is what I was going to say. It's very hot out there today, so if I lose my breath a little bit, you know why. And just before your video, I was getting information about the foot, right? You know how there's the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot and the sole of the foot. So what does that sound like to you? The ball, heel, and sole, right? Your best friend, the dog, which is loyalty. Your foot is your best friend. There's something about that you need to know. And so let's go with Aries now. And that's probably because Aries is, is first out, first foot forward. So you got to watch where you're going, because if you rush too quickly, you may hurt your foot. And I've been hearing about a lot of broken ankles lately, so I guess this is fair warning to stop going so fast, slow down, take your time, okay? All right, so here is for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Going into the month of July 2021, we have July 4th coming up. And there's a Statue of Liberty being delivered to Ellis Island on the 4th, from what I understand. I don't know if there's been any news about that. I don't watch the news. So, and we're in the month of Cancer. This is for Aries. Aries for going into the month of July 2021, Aries. Okay. Aries, first card out. The Seven of Cups reverse is about dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you. No longer confused, no longer with lots of options, because you may have found the one. So you chose one and you're letting go of the rest. So no longer confused, no longer needing to make a decision. Getting clear. You could be dumping multiple loads of something in general as well. Emotional things, getting rid of things that you don't need in your house anymore, garage sales, all that kind of stuff. The challenge for you is the Four of Pentacles reverse, which is letting go. Letting go of stuff that maybe you don't want to let go of. This is about no longer keeping your cards close to your chest, laying your cards on the table, which may be hard for you, or maybe you don't have a lot of money to spend, but you know that you need to put out a little bit of it to fix the place up, because then it'll be worth more, it'll make you happier, and then there'll be more of a benefit to you in the long run. So also it could be making amends with people as well, right? Fixing things, patching things up. So the foundation for you, Aries, is the Empress. Right, she's upright, so she's in her power. She is the ringleader in this card, as well as a chastity belt on. So she's got red hair. She could be hot-tempered. And let's see. And she's looking down, so I'm not sure if you can trust her or not. She's not looking at you in the eye. I don't usually get that, but that's what I'm getting for you today. The next card out for the recent past is the Hanging Man. And this is someone who's trying to see new perspectives, but they're struggling because they're trying to force it. So the harder they try, the worse it gets. And they're trying to find a way out of, this is like, being in the magician's box and not being able to find the key out. So that's that energy here. Stop struggling. Let go. Crowning for you is the King of Wands reverse, which definitely could be your energy. He could be sick. He could be tired. He could be pissed off. And he could be physically abusive as well. So Leo men who are abusive can be very loud too, which can be a form of physical abuse because they are so loud. It can be, hurtful to your ears even, or just to your ego. But, you know, we all know someone who's Leo or someone who's fire energy, who's very loud in the way they yell. So what's coming up soon, I guess that means something to you. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo or if that's you. Coming up here is the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling, trying to keep your balls up in the air, trying to keep balanced. In this deck, there's nothing bad going on in the background. There is a ship coming toward you, and there's dolphin play there too. So it looks like there's good stuff. So it looks like someone might be covering something up regarding a surprise because there's something good in the background. So keeping their eye on the prize, keeping their vibration high, juggling the rainbow, you know, can be robbing Peter to pay Paul, and just focusing on the good. So hopefully your circumstances change. So it is good in the background. So if you're working to do that, the energy is working because it is positive in the background. So again, performing, again, just trying to keep everything balanced. You see yourself as the Knight of Wands reversed. And that could be really just completely paralyzed, from tuckered out. You just cannot move. This can be the player who uses people sexually. This can be someone who has good intentions to help out, and then they tucker out because they get too tired, or they just are unable to follow through. Maybe they have good intentions, or they have bad intentions and they did it on purpose because they don't care. This also can be someone paralyzed by their passions, that they're so enamored with someone that they can't function. So this is you. This could be the same person as the King of Wands reversed up here. That could be the same. They could both be you, Aries. What's around you or how others might see you is the Nine of Swords reversed, which for me is chronic suffering in silence, whether it's being stressed out, purging, headaches, sleeplessness, whatever it is for you that's stressing you out and not allowing you to sleep. It's been going on a long time. Okay, or this could be a player you've been playing. You can play in the field a long time. We have an Empress right next to you over here. That could be your mother, your grandmother, your boss. I don't know if you're getting along with each other. She may be a slave driver, and you may feel like her slave. This is suffering for a long time here. The block here is the Seven of Swords reversed, and this is about coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up your act or space. So again, if you did something wrong, coming clean about it, which is a block for you because you're prideful, you don't like to admit you're wrong, or you may have lied, cheated, or stole, and you don't want to admit it. But this is about doing it. This is a block for you, though. You know, cleaning up the act, you know, getting yourself straight and more upright, or cleaning out your house, perhaps. Maybe your mother is yelling at you to clean up the house or clean up your room. And again, my viewers are more of an older crowd, but you could be dealing with your child here as well as an Aries. So what's coming up here at the end is the Knight of Cups, here to offer some love. So Knight of Cups is rushing in to offer love and connected to whatever's left hanging in limbo. The connection is the Star. This is dreams come true. This could be an Aquarius. This is healing, dreaming, shining your light, being the Star, hope. You know, this is being healed, like fully healed, good news, by being love, by receiving a love offer, by offering love to somebody else, by offering love to yourself, you become the Star. And then what's hanging in limbo here is the Three of Pentacles reverse, which is issues at work, with whether it's personality issues, not getting along functionally, or financial issues at work, or this could be a third party as well through work. And you're going to get some more cards from this deck at the end, but you won't see them till then. Meanwhile, we're going to clarify everything else and see how this works out for you. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords reversed. The war is over, but there's things that need to happen after the war. Cleanup, integration, right? PTSD, looting happens because people get confused. There's initially celebration, but then there's problems. So let's see what's going on for you and why this is coming up. We have in the underlying energy, there's a Virgo reversed, the Hermit, and there's Cancer reversed, and there's the Emperor reversed, and there's the Tower reversed. Got Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo all reversed. And what we do have upright beneath that is, at the bottom of it all, the Page of Wands, who's inspired, but they could be a little impish there. They are upright. There's a major connection here. Somebody's inspired to ask someone out on a date. very inspired to something regarding a connection. There is Sagittarius, perhaps in this person's chart. Sagittarius is coming up below there. What's happening to my cards? All right. Anyway, all right. So the Tower reversed is about a sudden event already happened already. This can be an epiphany. This can be sex, whatever it is for you, but it happened already. Or avoiding a sudden disaster, avoiding sudden change. The Emperor's reversed, out of control, abusing their power, or stepping down from power because they can't handle it anymore. This is brokenness, feeling broke down, broke up, broke through, broke in, broke out, whatever that is for the Emperor here. This could be war. We also then have the Hermit reverse, which is someone going out of their mind. Could be a relative who's got dementia or Alzheimer's, or just you going out of your mind over isolation, the need to come out. And then here's the imprisonment, whether it's anxiety, fear, or actual prison, and then the end of the war happens. Okay, and this could be a POW. And I just put out a POW line about a prisoner of war being someone who is forced to take unapproved medicines and has harsh treatment. So there's a message around that with you, so that could be affecting you. Again, there's a lot of negative energy here in the aftermath of a war. All right, everyone's unhappy, coming out, broken, stepping down, or got caught for being abusive. Sudden events. This can be, sexual abuse as well with the Emperor here. But there is a Page of Wands inspired here below all of that about a connection with someone. Now, who is that connection with? I don't know. Let's figure out what that is. The next cards after that Page of Wands is the Tower reversed and the Emperor reversed, which could be sexual abuse at work. And it could be reversed, like it could be maybe the Page of Wands is an underage person who's in love with this Emperor reversed. So the abuse can go either way, right? Right? Could it be an older man taking advantage of a younger one, or an older man who's being taken advantage of the younger one because the younger one likes them, but the Emperor's not available or not in a position to be with them because they're too young, or they just don't like them, but perhaps feeling harassed by that energy. So it can go both ways. There is brokenness here, a breakthrough, or broken down, stuck, without a car, feeling mentally ill, or going crazy out of your mind, coming out after having isolated for a while, in imprisonment, feeling imprisoned by your thoughts, your fears, your anxieties, or actually in prison, or imprisoned by your job, your home. And now the war's over. So now what? The war's over. There's PTSD, there's looting, there's confusion after the initial celebration. And there's the struggle here, right? Someone is trying to find a way out. They don't know what to do. They don't know how. Let me just get this wire out of the way. All right. And the central energy is about, dumping emotional attachments that don't serve you anymore. What in your life do you want to get rid of? There's an Empress here. As far as major arcana, we have an Emperor reversed over here. So this could be a breakup between a power couple or your parents or grandparents, because it can just relate to age. It doesn't have to be a power couple. So it could be a breakup or an argument. These could be partners at work who aren't seeing eye to eye. Maybe they don't want to work with each other anymore. And these also can be the powers that be. They can be in government or in big business that you see in the news. But there are two, the Empress and the Emperor are reversed. Well, he's reversed, she's upright. She seems to be the ringleader, though. There is religion attached to this. She's got a cross attached to the circle here, or that can just relate to her femininity. And there's something fishy here, like she's wearing fishnet, and I don't usually get that at all. There's something about her today that I can't trust. And she's not looking up, she won't look you in the eye. And she's a ringleader, like she's got the ring, she's got the power in the situation. That's why it's coming up like that. So the war is over. Let's see what's going on here for you. The war is over between the Emperor and the Empress, perhaps. And that just flipped up. Look at that. There's an offer of love to sunshine, kids, vacations, Leo, pets, whatever it is for you. After the war, someone comes in with love. This could be even the word that the war is over. Someone offers their love to their sunshine. This could be your children, your partner, your love. This also could be offering vacation, exposure, just, you know, being love and feeling energized again after the war. There's some kind of energetic exchange here, whether this is communication, travel, or literal sexual energy or creative energy going back and forth with this energy of impatience, imbalance. This could be a fallen angel, a Sagittarius reversed. So we have an offer of love to a Leo in connection with a Sagittarius, or offering love to fire signs in general. This could be Leo or kids or pets, or vacation, going back and forth with a Sagittarius reversed, or someone who got in trouble, you know, the fallen angel, or literally is a fallen angel, right? You could be that, right? Because you could be the player. This is coming up as Sagittarius as well, and this is Aries. That could be the same person though. We do have Scorpio reversed there too, and well, they're all reversed. Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo are all reversed right here. But here we have Leo upright. We have Capricorn or Pisces upright in the recent past. We have Taurus upright, but we're not sure if we can trust her or not. She won't look you in the eye. And then here's that Knight of Cups again that just came out. And then we have Aquarius upright too. So everyone's upright except for everybody in the underlying energies over here, which may be the other side, right? Because you may be on the side of the Empress who's upright over here. So this offer of love came in the past, but it's also coming in again here. Offering love to kids, pets, or sunshine, or Leo. Or by offering a vacation. In a lot of back and forth between Leo and Aries, or impatience and kids, which they are. But this is involved with all of this crap here, ending the war. So it's like after dealing with all this negative stuff, sudden events, and the aftermath cleanup of the war, then we can go on vacation. But somebody's definitely impatient to get away. So we have this struggle here on how to get out, how to get on vacation, or just how to get out of the situation. How do I see things in a different way? This is Capricorn or Pisces struggling to get out. And there is a marriage, an establishment, a religion, and someone standing up for themselves to the crowd. All right, this also could be a Taurus person here. All right, so this is for Aries. And this is perhaps the establishment standing up for themselves, but unable to figure out a way out of this, because maybe they are to blame, you know. So remember, the establishment isn't one person. It's usually a whole bunch of people. That's why institutions get away with a lot, because they just pass the blame on to someone else, right? Because just blame it on the institution. Don't blame it on one person, right? Then they can't really call us on it, because the institution, you know, unless they fine you or something like that, the institution. So I don't know why this wire is really bugging me. So there's something about wires that's annoying you, Aries. So Taurus, marriage, institution, religion, establishment, tradition, all that kind of stuff. Standing up for themselves. Capricorn can be very much about the institution. They are very traditional. They are about big business and all that kind of stuff. But they're struggling for another perspective, a way out of this situation, standing up to the crowd, post-war. And this can just be a Taurus person as well. And then we have the Empress down here, which could be a Taurus, okay? But we come up here, again, she's involved with the war. Is she the one being defensive, or is she the one with the power, right? Because here is the Magician. This could be someone who's just insecure. This could be a Gemini or Virgo reversed, and there is a Virgo reversed over here. Gemini or Virgo reversed, or this can be Aries reversed at times too, for me. So this could be someone defending themselves and their insecurities or the manipulations, or this is a bodyguard defending, you know, the evil magician over here, right? Regarding the Empress, and there is the Tower coming in here, which is Scorpio, and there's Libra right next to it, reversed. So it's not time, or it created a mess and a downturn in the market or in your situation. You know, this could be really negative, manipulative energy, or it could be insecurity and not having the tools to deal with an explosion, an eruption, a blowing of the crown, a blowing of their top, a blowing of their cover or their mind, not knowing how to deal with it and feeling very defensive, yet he's got a smirk on his face, right? So it feels like manipulation. Regarding sudden events, so someone caused this sudden event in fighting with the Empress, which can be the Emperor with the tower over here. He may have caused the tower on purpose with the Empress. And again, we have Gemini or Virgo, and then Scorpio upright and Libra reversed in recovering back into something, back from exile, back from destitution, perhaps back to seeing patients or clients again, or social worker, and you're allowing them to come back again. Why is the central energy that Seven of Cups reversed? Well, the King of Cups, or excuse me, the King of Pentacles, he's upright. So maybe he's got water in his chart, because we do have water here. So the King of Pentacles perhaps has some water in his chart. He's kind of elitist. He has a little bit of snobbery in this picture, but he is upright. He's a very powerful person. He takes care of a lot of people. He's got a lot of money. He's dumping emotional attachments. He's perhaps has a business, all must go. Maybe some good stuff to get from him. But it looks like it's connected to here, or the King of Pentacles is dumping on the Empress here, and he could be the Emperor over there that's reversed now. But this is upright here. He may have dumped out a bunch of her stuff too if he's mad, right? And then being and feeling justified in it. But again, he could be finding the one and dumping all the rest, and then dumping all the rest on the Empress to take care of. Again, there's imbalance here, inequity, debt, a lack of fairness in the situation here. With the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this could be a child who needs help, perhaps needs money, help with a job, help with manifesting or something new, time, money, and effort, but maybe they're scared to try things the first time out, so they always need someone to help them with that or help them with their homework. This also could be a missed opportunity or didn't get an invitation. So there's something about a lack of fairness here between this father and child here, or an opportunity that was missed, perhaps because of a child. Maybe this is a child, this came up for somebody else's read today, a child that betrayed the father. You know, this could be in divorces. It happens all the time, where the one parent uses the child between them, the other one doesn't. And then the good parent gets betrayed by the bad parent because, you know, they're perfectly willing to use underhanded tactics to get at the other parent. So there might be a falling out between the father and child over here, or it's just unfair that he missed an opportunity or invitation, and he may blame it on the Empress over here. There are lovers here, or affection. There may be a lover that's been suffering in silence or just an extreme situation here of suffering in silence, not being able to sleep, headaches, purging, crying, whatever it is. It's someone who was up, who couldn't sleep because they needed to tell the truth to the dark night. This is the divine masculine energy, but also can be about a death, the truth about a death. They're trying to tell the truth to this person, which could be a Scorpio, but doesn't have to be, but they won't listen. They're very obstinate and stubborn, right? They're trying to give them the truth. This also could be someone wanting to hand them their head on a platter, or their crown on a platter, but they won't give them the satisfaction, which is coming up like that King of Pentacles energy here. So this could be someone who's been suffering, right? Right, if you broke up, a lover who's been suffering may want to get back at the Scorpio or Dark Knight or the King of Pentacles here, because he may be dumping on her, so that could be her. And we do have Scorpio again down here. Okay, so we definitely have Taurus and Scorpio at play here with Aries. And the challenge here is letting go, or fixing things with someone, or fixing up the house. Why is the Four of Pentacles there reversed? Is feeling bored, perhaps considering an offer, but there may be other offers to consider as well. Someone feeling sorry for themselves, or just not feeling like responding. being a little bit snotty, like I'll get around to it when I feel like it, not really caring about what other people feel. This is healing and forgiving, perhaps a separation, heartbreak, or disappointment, and needing to let go, needing to lay your cards on the table and be honest, the King of Swords. Okay, so it could be two kings here. We got a King of Pentacles, we got a King of Swords. There could be affection between them. They could be brothers or long-term partners or literally lovers, but we have an affection of a child here as well. And that could be an adult acting like a child. Maybe the King of Pentacles says it's unfair, so he's acting like a child. Regarding affections, with somebody who's been suffering in silence, offering the truth, but about a death perhaps, or chasing down dark night, or someone who won't listen. So crowning here is the King of Wands reversed. Why is he there crowning in your present moment? Lying, cheating, stealing, or somebody accusing them of. This is someone also running away or getting away with something. And this is this one without balls, right? They're stuck. Like this person wants to go forward, right? But maybe they got stuck after the war, because everyone celebrates, they're all excited to get to the end of something. And then once they get to the end of something, they have all these plans to do, and then they get to the end of it actually, and then they feel stuck or paralyzed, unable to function because they're going through PTSD. Here's the looting beginning, PTSD and looting, and doing it to each other. Okay? And the war can be a divorce. The war can be a break in a contract at work. The war can be anything, right? Because the war always starts within. So again, this is someone with PTSD is getting screwed over by the person who's stealing from them. So the King of Wands looks like the person who's stealing from them. Or is he just exhausted and can't function? And these other people, he can't move and can't function. The other person's lying, cheating, and stealing, and they're so tired they can't even do anything about it. We have the High Priestess on the other side of that, which is about someone not using their intuition and needing to be more in their integrity, or, you know, being the one that people can trust. Or this is a secret passion. Right? So someone's been with a secret passion and they don't have the balls to come clean about it. About the fact that they've been cheating. That could be the King of Wands reversed as well. Here is the Two of Pentacles, keeping the balls up in the air, so everything looks good. And oh, I gotta shuffle again, those two mishmashed. Two of Pentacles for Aries. The Three of Wands and the Fool reversed. So this is about being present in the moment. It can be waiting for your ships to come in, but in this card there's nothing to wait for, right? There's nothing in the distance there. But it's really about being present in the moment, allowing yourself to fall, allowing yourself to take the hit. This is falling from grace, falling on your face. This could be lacking faith in general, or being pushed off the cliff, right? You know, this guy could be standing here and pushing this person off the cliff. Like, as long as I'm good, that's fine. As long as I keep everything balanced, if somebody else falls off the cliff, I don't really care. So there's that kind of energy, right? Sacrificing one for themselves, or for the many, I don't know. But it looks like they're just trying to keep their balls up in the air, balanced. It's only the Two of Pentacles. You know, it's just working. But it's really important about being present in the moment. It's like this person also is so focused on what they're doing, they don't even see that they pushed somebody off the cliff. And then this is coming up for you here with the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. This also could be two offers for the same person. These are both upright. But were you playing someone, or do you feel like you got played? Because this is really beautiful energy. This is choosing a new path. This can be twin flame energy, choosing the path. And this is connection with one person, a soulmate, that kind of energy. Maybe you abused your blessings, basically. Like maybe you had something good. And you did something wrong. And now you go to make an offer, and I don't know, this could be an offer that's still on the table too. I don't know if you're making an offer, but someone else already got to them first, or if this is your offer and they're willing to accept it as long as it's with love. Right? Because we have this is a Page of Wands. This could be you offering your wand this way, and then they don't accept it because somebody else already got there first, and then you're turning around but still inspired to walk away and within to do more shadow work. Okay, but there's definitely a lot of fire there for you. But you feel like you fell short or you missed an opportunity, which was coming up here too. And it can be with the Empress, because you could be the Emperor over here, because that is Aries. What's around you or how you are seen is the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, this is the Nine of Swords reversed, is about chronic suffering in silence. So here's the suffering in silence. Now it's been a long, long time. This is very chronic. It's been going on a long time, in downturn, slow down, twist of fate, or a karmic something, something karmic that someone's dealing with here, or how other people see you, that this was your karmic comeback. And this is somebody, healing and recovering from destitution or illness, or being in exile from the group. But even though they're recovering, it's not time yet to be accepted back in. And there's more time to again to hang out and see new perspectives. So both of these are saying you're supposed to go back and still work on yourself. The block here is that Seven of Swords reversed now, which is the block. So you just need to come clean, right? Come honest, or straighten up your act, whatever you're doing. I don't know if you're addicted to sex, if there's a codependency there, or in just not following through with energy. It doesn't have to be sex. But this is a resistance to coming clean about whatever you didn't do, what you're doing that isn't right. This is, need to clean up your act, or clean up the house. Like I said, it could be as simple as a mom pissed off at their child because they won't clean up. So, but it's about really cleaning up your act. It looks like you're supposed to go back within and work on yourself some more until you don't have a block about becoming honest again. Seven of Swords reversed. All right, there's depression or arrogance here regarding the King of Cups reversed. So that can be a water sign that's emotionally detached or unavailable, or someone who's over emotional, perhaps alcoholic or depressed. This can just be depression. And this is a block for you. Maybe you don't want, you're Aries, you guys are cheerleaders. Maybe you don't like people who are depressed because they get you down, but maybe you're not dealing with your own depression because you have an aversion to it. Maybe you see something in yourself in this person and you don't like it. So maybe that's blocking you from coming clean about who you really are. And this is about getting over it, getting over the past, getting over regret, loss, guilt and shame, letting go, getting over yourself in order to come clean and be honest with yourself and others. And here's then a father coming up with children here. There's very loving children here, but a father who's reversed. There may have been issues with depression or alcohol regarding the children, and maybe that has to do with you and how you were raised. So there is a block about coming clean. And because if you tell the truth, something really bad is going to happen to you. So here is the Knight of Cups coming in with love. The King of Wands. So here he was upside down, but now it looks like he's right side up. He's been working on himself, aligning with good things, with creativity perhaps, and work. Dealing with family loss or dysfunction, or mismanagement of time, money, and energy here. And he's very upright right here. And this also could be love being offered to the King of Wands after he showed that he could, fix himself up. And then we have the children again. So there's going to be a soulmate waiting for them to clean up their act, or children waiting for them to clean up their act. And then we have the Star, which is healing, being well, shining your light, getting your dreams coming true. And there's a pursuit of happiness here with the Knight of Swords coming in with the truth. This could be going out to play sports and play games, or whatever you want to do with the gang, rushing in to have fun. This could be the knight in shining armor. This could be the messenger of truth. This also could be the police coming in to break up a fight. But that's not the energy I'm getting here, right? This is love coming in and dreams and healing and stardom. But again, the King of Wands may have been fighting with the Knight of Wands over here. That could be a father and child fighting and someone coming in to break up the fight. And maybe the person who comes up to break up the fight ends up being your dream come true. We have the Page of Swords reversed as well, which is, you know, this could be siblings fighting, or this is a sibling defending their little brother or sister to the crowd. Isn't that sweet? Oh, see, and that's where the wellness comes in. This is an offer of love coming in to defend the star, or to be the star, right? The star is saving their little brother or sister, or making them feel loved, right? Because they couldn't defend themselves. It's actually a really sweet feeling right there. This Page of Swords may need to detox, you know, or realize they can't trust everybody, or maybe they need to, you know, this could be a kid who spouts off at the mouth and realize they can't do that to these older kids who are going to just beat you up. So there's kind of that energy too. Getting clarity in a situation, detoxing language and how you should speak to other people. And that could be an older person or a parent trying to teach a kid how to speak properly to people if they want their dreams to come true. And again, this could be a problem at work in how you treat people, or messages, you know, what kind of messages you receive or send. So their work was good here, but now it's reversed because there was a message of love that came in that made them feel really good. But this is all, see, this is someone who, when work was really good, they felt in lack. They kind of felt like stable, but there's nothing great, you know, nothing bad, it's all good, but it's fine. And then all of a sudden this beautiful energy comes in, but it creates havoc at the workplace in a bold move, to move, travel, or ascend. This could be a Cancer as well. And dealing with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Empress. Okay, there could be an unhappy family here. This also could be the Empress with her lawyer and dealing with the workplace, and that's why work is an issue now, because now if the Emperor and the Empress are fighting, you know, this could be a lawyer. This also could be a family member or friend that's in between. This could be travel, or this could be a Cancer person or the person on the warpath, which could be, but they're upright. So we have Cancer versus Taurus, or a Queen of Swords breaking up the fight between a Cancer and a Taurus, and they could be two women or two bosses or two siblings who are in power. This could be a fight between a mother and, you know, or a boss and someone who's you know, them are fighting words. So we got the Page of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, and then the Knight of Swords is rushing in to break up the fight. So the Queen of Swords could be the mother, or she's been backed up by the mother or the grandmother. And then the Page of Swords reversed. This could be fighting about a car as well, or fighting about a trip. But it's at the workplace though. But now it's like all hell breaks loose. Even it's like when the star comes in, all of a sudden all hell breaks loose at work. Whereas before everything was fine. But then when this Knight of Cups comes in, offering love to the kids and stardom and healing and all that kind of stuff, all of a sudden work's not working out so well anymore. So let's see what else is going on for Aries. The King of Swords is reversed after this. So where else was the King of Swords here? The King of Swords was upright over here in the need to let go, and now he's reversed because there's now issues at work, healing, needing to heal and forgive a situation, and find peace. There may be a split here or divided about it. This could be a big lie that happened, the need to cut through the BS, and then we have a new start, a new life, an offer of time, money, and effort. And there's a little imp here who's kind of eager to get started with that. So why is the King of Swords reversed at work, where there's now issues at work, whether they're financial, getting along with others, or a third party through work? or some kind of interference at work. Juggling, so King of Swords may have been juggling and detoxing at the same time. This could be going through a divorce, you know, breaking chains with somebody. This is getting clarity or new information in the situation through detoxing, but still no peace here. So he tried to keep things balanced by detoxing, by getting new information, but it still brought no peace, perhaps, to the Empress over here. And this could be a lawyer too. And that could be someone, this could be someone who's trying to juggle her affairs for her. The Empress could be like a lawyer, an accountant, someone who's trying to take care of her stuff since she's not with the Emperor anymore, or maybe the Emperor passed away. And so why do we have the Three of Swords reversed here? Okay, this is dumped on, feeling like you're in the dumps. This could be pushed to your emotional limits, overwhelmed, someone pushing your buttons, or you pushing theirs. This also could be sweating it out, peeing too much, throwing up, any kind of liquids coming out of your body here. But you're healing and forgiving, and this could be forgiving being dumped or dumped on, right? This could be purging, crying, and then getting a message of love. Page of Cups coming in, that can be a loving message. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a child, though, as well. Offering love after everybody else has dumped on him. Or this could be the King of Swords dumping on the Page of Cups, who's only ever offering love. And then after that's coming up the Wounded Warrior. So look, here's the Page of Cups coming in with a loving message, and then being wounded by their response, being dumped on, and then turning the other way and going on a journey. Okay, that also could be another fire sign defending this child. So again, that could be this sibling relationship or parent-child relationship or friend-child relationship where one's defending the other in this fight here. And the fight definitely looks like it's between a father and child. So then we have peace here. So there is peace. Why is the Six of Swords there then? All right, there's injustice here, or Libra reversed, or going through a divorce process and receiving an offer of a new passion, growth, creativity here, but they don't look like they're in the mood. This is coming from an unhappy place or a dissatisfied place and pushing their agenda, but this one's not into it. And then here is the World. This can be a Pisces. This can be the sealed divine feminine, right? Marching to the beat of her own drum. This could be someone laying in the pool, totally dissatisfied with life and not wanting to be alone, trying to get them to come back and hang out in the pool with them. But they're like, no, nope, right? Maybe they want them to just come over and have sex. Maybe they split up and she just wants them to come over and have sex with her, all right? But she could be arrogant here as well, or dissatisfied with peace. There is peace after this. This Pisces energy or the sealed divine feminine may feel like they got played by Aries here, because this is how you're seeing yourself over here. Or you could be that feminine energy here who got rejected. So maybe you feel like you got played. It's like offering sex but being rejected. Maybe they thought it was just a one-night thing. Again, it could be a broken up couple and one trying to get sex from the other one to find peace. But it is like this could be making a peace offering too, by offering growth or productivity or creativity. But someone not feeling like it's fair, but maybe their offer may allow them to find peace in this. But there's also someone, going out at night to find peace away from the situation, because there is a split or a divide here with the Ace of Swords, a lie. Dumping emotional attachments that don't serve. No longer confused, knowing which one they want, and dumping the rest. Perhaps at night, This could be going out, dumping multiple loads, maybe getting rid of stuff. It can also be, you know, sleeping around, showing affection to many people, going out at night to party and howl at the moon because you don't want to stay home because you're home with this other energy you don't want to be with. So it could be a split, a divide, a big lie, a need to cut through the BS in order to start a new life over again. So the Ace of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands reversed with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, right? So she was mad or tired or sick, withholding or saving time, money, and effort to start a new life. Perhaps she was withholding from this sovereign person. This is an independent child, or this could be another woman who's completely independent and she's not, and she's pissed or jealous that she won't give her any money. And she could be with the Emperor here. This could be a child. This could be, you know, a split between these two, and the Emperor's taking care of the child here, or the new spouse, and won't give her any money. So she could be pissed about that. There's a new, like, maybe she was, the Queen of Wands might have been trying to block him from starting a new life with this sovereign here, and now it's started, so she wasn't successful. So, and these could be children as well. The Emperor has a sovereign over here, an independent person, and a Queen of Cups over here. And perhaps there's an unhappy family behind her. But she's happy. The women around the Emperor are happy. They could just be employees or family around him. They could be his daughters. This could be a third daughter who's not getting along with the rest of the family. But the Queen of Cups could be someone new to their family because she's just ended a big emotional cycle behind her, or all three of them have. Leaving an unhappy cycle behind, or leaving an unhappy family behind. Starting a new life. And is that you, Aries, starting a new life over? Or is it them starting a new life over? Because there was withholding here to save for a new life, or not being able to get money out of somebody else. I mean, you're coming up upside down here, not feeling good. And it may be because you're upset because somebody else is starting over again here. So this end of an emotional cycle or an unhappy family is implementing a new plan to start over something different. Somebody going crazy, or maybe you have a parent who needs help because they have dementia or Alzheimer's. This also could be just over isolating and now needing to come out after going crazy. All right, or maybe getting bad counsel. And this could be the worst is over, that the bliss is now coming in regarding a third party or bad influences around. Or this could be the third party coming together with their soulmate. Released from prison, anxiety, fears, or just release. And there's being strong. This could be Leo at Pet Kids. And working really hard, being strong after the release, being strong, or working on health issues as well, or taking care of the pets and kids, working hard to carry the weight in order to get to a place where they can then go on their journey. Going to a journey of taking a break, a rest, a vacation, connecting in 5D, and perhaps making an announcement about it, a wake-up call, wanting to wake up other people, final judgment comes in, regarding a move, an end of a marriage, the party's over, instability of a house, or regarding the Queen of Pentacles who is moving or is unstable. So there's a lot of different energies coming up here. Let's see what the romance angels has to say for you. Again, we have Capricorn upright. A lot of people reversed with the Emperor, right? So over here he's happy with these two women. And then a new start, because a new start happened. But over here he was unhappy after the mess of the sudden event or sudden divorce or whatever it is, stuck without a car perhaps, or with a parent or their parent-in-law that they got stuck taken care of, feeling imprisoned and then ending the war. Capricorn upright but struggling. Taurus upright here but not sure if you can trust her. And then we have Aquarius upright, and that's it for the signs. So let's see what Romance Angels has for you, Aries. Because there was a connection right here. There was an offer to the connection. It looks like it was rejected because then the Page of Wands turns around and takes their one wand and offers it perhaps to themselves or for someone else to walk away. Or maybe that you and your father, you may have been like two of a kind and you did everything together, and then all of a sudden the father has a new relationship and you feel like a third wheel and they're not really interested in what you have to say, and you turn around and have to kind of work on yourself. So let's see here. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is for Aries. And you deserve love, and there's Sagittarius energy in that. You are lovable. So don't forget you are lovable. There is a past life relationship here. But again, you may feel rejected right now in some way, and it can just be like a father or someone like that, not necessarily a romantic relationship. And again, getting to know each other again. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And the bottom of the deck has to do with religious factors. So that could be any major differences between you and this person, whether it's religion, any kind of belief system, cultures, age. And then very soon you'll be dealing with this. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and or spiritual path, Aries. And you may need to get to know someone a little bit better. Maybe someone you've known all your life you didn't really know very well. And by loving yourself first and getting to know yourself better, you then can find a bond or a deepening with this relationship here. So let's go to the Lenormand Reverie deck, see what else comes up for Aries. So your challenge is letting go. Your block is telling the truth, coming clean. So there's your work. Let go. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. No one expects you to be perfect. But this is causing issues for you. All right, timing. This is about like collapsing timelines. Do you feel like you're out of time? Or do you feel like you have all the time in the world? And there's some pie in the sky energy. This can also be traveling long distance. But you need something to ground this into, right? You feel like you got all the time in the world, but maybe you don't. And there's like a mother bear or the powers that be pushing someone. Let's see what's going on. It's like pushing their agenda out in public. This is like a lot of talk, friends, chattering. This can be gossip as well. But it's also the power of the masses, that getting the word out to everyone, perhaps for advertising. Maybe it's time to go see your mom. Maybe you haven't talked to them in a long time. Maybe the mother's refusing to see you because they don't like what you've been doing. Right? Because I'm getting from this polar bear, her face is reminding me of this Empress right here. And she's like pushing it away because I don't like that you're involved with this kind of stuff. And somebody's evolved, needing to crack the codes regarding a safe or something for safekeeping, right? It's not safe out here because that's where everything gets known. It's not safe. So she's pushing you away. She doesn't like that. But there is time to travel. But it's like this ship is floating in the air and then the polar bear is in the water. There's no like, you know, the ship should be in the water, but it's like the North Pole or the South Pole. It's being polarized. Maybe the mother's polarizing, which is then causing your ship to be ungrounded. Where you once thought you had all the time in the world, the timelines may be collapsing and you may find all of a sudden everything's speeding up. Like there's a quickening and you're like, uh-oh, now what do I do? And now all of a sudden she clams up. right? There's the anchor. So there's a need to ground. You need to anchor that ship into something. And now you can't. Now they're like a vault, right? This is chatter or having a big social life, talking to the birds, perhaps, and using the birds to crack codes as well. But needing to do this to anchor your ideas into something. And there's some wise owls here. So this is more of a serious conversation where these birds are more, you know, socializing and chatter, needing to sit down and have a serious talk, perhaps. And then we have the bottom of the deck, which is something that's been gnawing at you. Maybe you're having problems with mice. But this is for Aries. Something's annoying you, which I said in the beginning of the read. We have, there's someone being two-faced, or maybe you can't figure out, right? You don't know if you can trust her. She looks good. Maybe you're having trouble discerning who you can trust and who you can't, because you need to stop listening to your head and feeling into your body, okay, when you need to make choices. And it's really eating away at you, right? Or there's been mice in the house and they're getting into the kitchen stuff here. Like a fun house. It may be a tomb too. After someone passed, it's like your home might feel like a tomb because no one's cleaned up and no one's telling the truth. Everyone's two-faced. There are decisions to make and no one's making them after a death, after the service where all is well because you got to celebrate their life and all that kind of stuff. But now it's time to do the real work. Nobody wants to do it. That could be coming up too. Okay, Aries, I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, be good to yourselves. It's saying love yourself first. And you don't need to hurry, but don't assume everything. Rise and be loved.